Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to do a reworked one-shot. So a few videos ago, we made an artifact aggressive deck that was using evasion and a bunch of 1/1 artifacts to get in there and get the opponent done with a sideboard mill swap out transformational plan. A commenter, Andy Hansen 5282, had a suggestion of maybe sewer-veillance cam to top down key blockers, and I countered with maybe Krang for some more card draw. So I figured, let's just take another look at the deck and see if one of each makes a difference. We don't want them all the time, but they both draws cards eventually. So I think it's pretty good. And I also swapped out the Cryptic Coats for a Springleaf Drum. And one of the dowsing devices came out for the sewer-veillance cam. So that's the majority of the cards that had to change over to make this work. But we're here. Still a 20 land base. Added another Kitsune's technique. So there's 3 River Churn and 3 Kitsune and counter spells. Let's see if this run shot goes well. All right, here goes our first hand. We have a Droid, a Gender Brute, an Emissary, a Demand Answer for some draw. This is a pretty decent hand. So you can play one of these on 1, and then you can play Emissary for 1 and one of the other ones on 2. Oh, they're doing artifact stuff too, it seems. This is Robot. We get the mirror right away. I don't know if that's good or bad, but let's see. Let's Brute. Get in for 1. See if they're also going to Brute. Our drum would have been nice, but they got one up on us. So I think we shock in the vents. Yeah. Get our Emissary. Get our Droid. Swing in for another 1. And maybe we just maximize value and play the Emissary just full next turn. Oh, they're just keeping stuff up? What's going on? Very suspicious. But I'm going to send it. Do they have a board clear of some sort here? They named robots on Cavern twice. Memory Guardian. Oh, they're just missing ways to interact. Okay, so let's Emissary, Eardrake, Guardian. We'll send what can attack safely for now. Well, I mean, that flyer didn't need to attack, actually. That's just a free block. I mean, we could be playing into an Omega board clear, but we also could just be playing into a win. So you got to take that shot. They keep naming Robot. Droid. Arsenal. To make a big droid. Guardian. We would love to draw our arsenal. So I think we try to find that pre-combat. So what are they going to put it on? We have blockers for everything. The Fugitive Droid is the only thing that we can't block. Next turn if they drop another artifact. Not attaching? What do they got going on? Alright, so we're going to start with the Demand Answers. Let's pitch the drum. We did not find it. Let's Verge. Let's draw. I mean, if they have a 2-cost thing, that's cute for us. So we don't have good attacks now. So let's hold back. We hit quite the run of land there, which is unexpected in a 20 land deck. Alright, so their droid can get busy. It can get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get in for 7 if they put it on the droid. Krang to refill. Alright. Another thing that we would love to see of our own. Play a 2-drop, please. So we can get value. Appreciate you. Oh, they can't counter it because they got the thingamajig. Okay. Alright. That takes a red, so you can tap a thing to do that. Alright. So they're getting in. Alright, so they want to make us block at least one thing. Right, yeah, they didn't. Alright, so now we're in the where we might have to crack Ginger Brute for health. To make sure we don't die to the next droid. Snare. Okay, we did not find what they found. So, let's emissary canal. Go ahead and we'll send all of these. Yeah, all of these and the unblockable one. And that's it. So we can get some damage in. We need one of our artifact payoffs or some draw as soon as possible. Uh-oh. Wait, that's enough. That's enough for us to die. Alright, so they took their time, but they got enough blockers out to hold us off. So they probably wouldn't see the mill switch up coming. And they look patient enough to try to wait it out. We'll definitely need to bring it in a null. That's definitely. So and yeah, Seer for their guardians. So let's get rid of, I mean, surveillance can also be good here. Torch can be good. Let's drop a drum. They play those, so let's drop the snares. Let's see if it works like that. Yeah, we had a large, wide advantage there, but it shrank dramatically so quickly. Did not expect it to run into the mirror immediately. Technically capable. So canal into drum. And then we can droid. If the droid lives, that next turn we can play the robots. Even if we don't draw a land. Yeah, so we looked like we were going off, but there's maybe one turn that we could have attacked, but didn't. Alright. Pollinator. We can play droid here. And let's actually kill that. Put them behind a little bit more. We have Seer if they play a 2-drop. The Chainsaw, alright. So we need to draw one of our land here. Nothing we can do about that. We did not. We can only make 1 mana available here. So we have to pass. Yeah, we needed to get paid off for 1 and 3, and we did not. We are too short of 1 and 3. Yeah, this is not going well. Okay. No. Yep. We found it. All right. So if we play Emissary, we can play Ravenous. We got the generator that can stick. So we can sear 1 lab ship. Alright, so they're gonna get... Well, they're not gonna get these to 9 quite yet, but we're definitely gonna have to try to sear the Guardian. They're both flying. Blocks. So do we need to go on the offensive here is the question. I think so. Let's show them that blocking is fundamental. They both need 9. They can swing in for 7 as it sits right now. Oh, they just crank. Okay. So if they tap both of those creatures, they can get a lab ship up. Alright, so we really need to draw a land here. We got it. Painful land, though. Alright, so we can't really... So if we get rid of... We need the flying blocker for the next turn. They have the chainsaw. It can rev up. I think we have to... get rid of that. And then no attacks. And then we need blockers. Gingerbread would be the best draw because they don't have any haste creatures, and it would increase our artifact count enough to swing through hastily with lethal. Alright, yeah. Gingerbread or Gingerbrute is exactly the only draw we are hoping for here. Alright. We at least block the chainsaw. Blocking both doesn't help, and it reduces our artifact count too much. So we need to find the answer right here. We found the answer right there. All right, so let's make sure we're doing this right. Oh, because, yeah, so we couldn't get through. We need... How many blockers do we have? 4 blockers. We have 5 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can give this unblockable and swing out, I believe. Was this math not math? No, because I don't think we can... The only way... Yeah, they have to not block right. We didn't have enough artifacts. Yeah, we did not have... We were off by 1 artifact, and that was the artifact we had to block with. Good game. I mean, that... Let's let him go. It's the mirror match. You gotta respect it. We were off by 1. Did we miss an artifact play is the question. Or did we block anywhere that we didn't need to block and lose one? We needed 1 more artifact in play. They smartly held back enough flyers that the flying wasn't a real issue. Yep. There we go. No blocks. Get the full swing in there. Good work, Polu23. Good work. All right, everyone. So that was our one shot. That actually, even though we lost that game, I think that went well. We drew towards our outs. It might be helpful to go back through the footage and see exactly where we could have gotten 1 more artifact. There might have been a turn where we could have used demand answers to draw into a land and another artifact play. And that could have made a difference on a previous turn than the one we just played. Because if we got Gingerbrute a turn earlier, maybe that was 2 swings with Gingerbrute with the equipment. If you spotted the spot where I could have got that demand answers in, there was a good window for it. Let me know if you saw it. Let me know where it is with a timestamp, and I'll reply to you with a good thumbs up so that I can go back and review and say, hey, that was it. Otherwise, it just wasn't fated today for us to win that game. But I think even though we didn't see sewer-veillance Cam or Krang, if we had drawn either of them, that last game at least goes different because we could have finagled a different tap or on tap or an attack at various points in both games actually. So I'm not out on this. I think this is actually a good idea. And I think the rest of the changes are decent too. Just didn't draw into exactly what we wanted to see. And that's how Magic goes. But either way, thank you for joining me. If you have the time, please leave a like if you want to see some more of the content. Also, if you'd like to see the content and get alerted when it comes out, subscribe and leave a comment of anything else. Thank you. See you later.